Hello, my name is Jonathan Horkman.
I'm Vince Kelly.
And welcome to the first episode of Season 24 of TCWeekly Live, where we have been rebranded as Facts.
Yes, that is until the next semester students rebrand the show into something else.
You know, I think this show's been rebranded more times than Prince at this point.
Well, unlike Prince, our job is to make sure people don't go crazy. And you know how we're going to do that, Jonathan?
Gee, Vince, I don't. How are we doing that?
With solid, hard facts. So, let's get into it. First on the list, sports. The Packers fell 0-19 against the Buffalo Bills in the final preseason game on the schedule. Jordan Love was 12 of 18 for 149 yards with an interception. Our next game will be the regular season opener against the New Orleans Saints on September 3rd. I don't have a clever transition set up here, Jonathan, so what do you have next on the dock?
Earlier this week, SpaceX launched its 23rd commercial resupply flight to the International Space Station. The two-stage Falcon 9 launch vehicle, which stands at 215 feet tall, blasted off from Pad 39A at NASA's Kennedy Space Center at 3:14 a.m. Eastern Time, as Earth's rotation brought the launch site and the station's orbital plane in near-perfect alignment. An earlier launch attempt on Saturday morning was canceled due to severe weather at the Space Center, which would have interfered with the flight. Sunday's launch marked the 21st launch of a Falcon 9 rocket this year. The attached Dragon capsule will deliver 4,866 pounds of supplies and experiments to the International Space Station, and marks the third flight of an upgraded variant of SpaceX's Dragon cargo ship based on the company's human-rated design. It's the second mission for this particular spacecraft.
Well, that is fascinating. Now, onto something almost as fascinating. Free Smoothie Day. That's right. On September 8th in room SC-118, make sure to pick up your coupon for a free smoothie. Remember to have your mobile ID ready. Supplies are limited.
I'm not really sure if that's as fascinating as my story, though.
That's why I said almost. Is there any more space-related news, Jonathan?
On August 8th, the stellar system known as RS Ophiuchi erupted into what scientists call a nova. Not to be confused with a supernova, wherein a dying star explodes, forming a neutron star or, on rare occasions, a black hole. A recurring nova, such as RS Ophiuchi, happens in rare binary systems containing a white dwarf star and a larger red giant star. Over the course of decades or even centuries, the smaller, denser white dwarf slowly siphons off material from the larger star, forming a ring of matter around itself called an accretion disk. As the accretion disk builds in mass, the densely packed hydrogen eventually goes critical, releasing a tremendous thermonuclear detonation powerful enough to be visible from many light years away. While not as bright as Venus or Saturn, or easily visible in areas with heavy light pollution, the RS Ophiuchi nova is still an extremely rare stellar event. It can be found in the southern area of the sky near the Ophiuchus constellation.
Now, for some state news. The school board in Waukesha, Wisconsin, just decided to opt out of a federal program that would give free meals to all students.
Really? What reason did they give for doing that?
Well, they said they did not want to spoil students.
Yes, because heated up meals with little nutritional value is such a luxury.
It's definitely a fascinating development, with valid arguments on both sides. So what do you have next on the dock? Anything a little lighter and less divisive?
Yes, I do. Let's look into entertainment news and the box office results. Candyman, the sequel to the 1992 cult horror classic, came in first place at $22 million, with the Ryan Reynolds-led Free Guy following behind at $13 million. In third place is the kid-friendly Paw Patrol movie at $6.6 million. Disney's Jungle Cruise is fourth with $5 million, and Don't Breathe 2 rounds out the top five with $2.8 million. Do any of these movies stick out to you, Vince?
What's the name of the first movie again?
Candyman.
Candyland?
No, Candyman.
Can you say it 2 more times?
I'll say it once and once more only. While the myth of Candyman appearing after saying his name 5 times is only a work of fiction, do you know what's not fiction?
What's that, Jonathan?
Us being back next week, same time, same place, because those are just the facts.